some kind. Wow, there are people just playing the first Grand Theft Auto. Wild. Okay. Again is gonna play now. Let me see if I can pull this up. Oh, and you want Pretzel Rocks, right? Let's see what station. That game was super fun. We will have to thank the person who recommended it. I'm so glad you had played it before, Matt, and you could give us some, like, tips. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, we do not. Let's see. You're gonna have to come pick what you want, honey. Do you want disco? Oh, wait. Maybe there's something. There's more open than I thought. No. Synthwave? Yeah, I think that was the one you liked last time. We'll do some synthwave for Genna. He's made my liked songs. Haha, my place. Yeah, I'm glad that we had someone here who understands what the fuck is happening with that game. And let me pull up GTA for Genna. Not Shark Dating Simulator. That's for patrons only. Alright, let's see. Here we go. GTA, motherfuckers. GTA Vice City. This is a special mod that we will be playing. It's been a lot of fun to watch Genna play this mod. It's a very... there's a lot that goes into it. It's kind of a collection of mods, really. Not just, like, the one mod. So very fun. That was a very fun game. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Vice City is loading. Let me change the screen so that y'all can see it with me. I think if I hit plus. I did it! The hotkeys worked for some reason right now. I don't know why they didn't work before. Okay, maybe it's maybe I need to change number lock. Maybe number lock is not a good one to pick. Okay, so game is loading. Looks like it worked. I'm very excited about learning how to use the hotkeys.
Very nice. You did so well.
Oh, thank
Wow,
you, baby.
you did so. That's what, the first 3 or 4?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very cool.
Several. We learned a lot.
Yeah.
I still don't understand how trade works. I'm bad at that.
Yeah.
That's fine. So we're
Very
gonna be
convoluted.
hanging
Love
out for another 40 something minutes.
Nice.
Playing some GTA. Vice
Nice.
City.
Alright, what are we gonna do? Probably that horrible boat mission again.
Nice. Do the horrible boat mission. Yeah, where they're like, you have to have big cojones. Over and over, they say.
Yeah,
over.
exactly. Alright, go get your snack.
Yeah, I need a snack and use the restroom and check on the dog. Where'd my dog go?
Where did he go? Love it. Very nice. Thank you so much for hanging out, Matt. It's delightful that this game is apparently you know, well known and fondly remembered. I love that. It would be very difficult without some kind of advice and direction. There are a lot of systems. They're surprisingly convoluted, which is fun, but trying to struggle through that would be, on our own, would be quite difficult. Right. So the idea here is that in mission like 2, Tommy killed Leo Teal, who's a chef, for no particular reason. Since then, he was reached out to by Leo Teal's contact, Umberto Robina, the head of the Cuban gang. Now, Umberto Robina wants help fighting the Haitian gang, but first he wants Tommy to prove that he's capable of fulfilling Umberto's ideal of masculinity by passing through checkpoints in a boat, ostensibly. Now, this is a mission from the original game, of course. This is exactly the sort of silly thing that the original game had. Unfortunately, I think that the timing on the mission is a little bit less lenient than the original, which means there's going to be some restarting. It's incredibly tedious. I apologize for that. You know, very annoying. What the hell is this? Oceanic Stretch. That is so funny. I've not even seen this one. It's like, incredible. Incredible. There's too many cards in this mod. Anyway, a little bit tedious. I've passed this mission before. I know it's doable. It's fine, but it just takes a little bit of time. Matt says, I didn't even know how to play the game. The first 2 years I did, my 8-year-old brain could not handle it. No, that's very real. Like, I played Age of Empires and like Warcraft 2 around that age, and it was, you know, really I couldn't handle very much more than like very simple tutorial missions and the map editor, the scenario editor. That one was a lot of fun. You just place down a bunch of houses and heroes randomly and just make them fight. Love it. I did manage to get a fair bit of the way through Vice City at that age, but I have no idea what that was about. Why did I just get a bonus? But of course I got stopped by the helicopter mission, the Demolition Man, which was fine, even with the reduced time limit in the mod, but it's very difficult with like low hand-eye coordination. Let's see, okay. Like, I'm pretty sure they reduced timing, because it's, I don't remember any missions being quite this tedious in original. Except possibly the race before the bank job. Let's see. Okay. We're doing fine. Not great, but fine. I just don't understand why. There are no, like, you know, it's like, how am I gonna use this in real life, right? Like, what does this have to do with the skills that he would like me to apply in indiscriminately, you know, committing hate crimes against the Haitian population of Vice City? I guess it's better than indiscriminately committing hate crimes against the Haitian population of Vice City, but yeah, it just feels unnecessarily tedious. Anyway, 5 more checkpoints left. Doable. Oh god, doable if I don't go the wrong fucking direction. 3 more. Oh my god, man. Alright, and now I just gotta reach that final checkpoint. Am I gonna make it? Made it with 1 second to spare.
Good job! Wow.
Very nice.
Your cojones are sufficiently sized, amigo.
Excellent.
Yeah, my 8-year-old brain could not handle it. I didn't even know how to play the game.
Yeah, and I was just telling Matt that was kind of my experience with like Age of Empires, even though Age of Empires is of course less complex than this. Not my experience with Vice City. Vice City, just like you run around and shoot. Although of course I did have troubles with Demolition Man, the fucking helicopter mission, because that requires some hand-eye coordination. That requires, you know, a little bit of planning, and that was a little bit too much for me. Let's see.
The big one I played a lot of Age of Mythology, and I didn't really have any trouble with that, but I had trouble with kind of the finer points of strategy, because I would always just...
no, all of my wheels fell off. There they are.
They're still there?
Like, look, yeah, they're behind me. See?
That's amazing. Can you put them back on? Just grab them and shove them on. That's so funny. Well.
Oh no, they despawned.
That was hilarious. Interesting. You could push it. You could still push it.
Yeah.
You're like, sorry, I have to push this to the repair shop.
Yeah.
I'm real sorry. I played a lot of Age of Mythology, and I basically would always just do the strategy of make a fuck ton of units and just swarm the enemy. Like, I was never never really understood the finer points of strategy with that game.
If it works.
It worked.
Stuff. Yeah, RTSs are just very difficult for me. It's especially because so many of them are kind of designed for multiplayer play. So Perimeter, you don't have that issue. Nobody plays it in multiplayer. Nobody ever played it in multiplayer. It's really about these kind of carefully designed single player maps.
Right.
And like, I don't know where.
Just run that guy over by pushing this car.
It's quite silly. I did love Rise of Legends. I think that, but that one is very, in huge part, just because of the visual style and the design of units and so on. I don't know like how much Matt knows about that one, but it's just a delightful thing. How would you describe it, or should I?
Real quick, you just pushed that all the way back to the fucking garage.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah. I'm very impressed with myself.
So I just want to take a second and be like, wow, that is some persistence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Rise of Legends, you said that it used a different thing? Like it used a different game as kind of the template?
Yes, so the template is, there's a game called Rise of Nations, which is kind of, it's Age of Empires sort of style, but 3D and, covering a lot more. It goes up to like modern day,
that's
so
cool.
It's like Age of Empires / Civilization sort of stuff, and that's the template. So it's really a spin-off of that series. And I played Rise of Nations a very little bit, but couldn't have been more than like half an hour.
What I loved about Rise of Legends is it like combines like 3 different genres, like depending on which like team you're currently playing as, or like where you 4 different genres. Like the first one is like not even steampunk, like medieval punk, Renaissance punk.
Yeah, it's very much like steampunk technology, but in the context of like Renaissance Italy.
Yeah.
And it's like they're literally like condottieri camps. They're just like dudes on horses. Do they even use guns? I don't think so. Which is quite unique.
And then it becomes like sci-fi.
Eventually becomes sci-fi. First
Eventually.
it becomes Arabian Nights.
Right, first you end up like all of a sudden it's magic. You go from like steampunk technology to magic-based technology.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting sentence. And like, yeah, you're in like an Arabian Nights thing where you're like fighting genie.
Yes. Which gives like a really delightful like kind of forces you to think about the environment, and like that you can just run around in the desert indefinitely. It's not practical.
You have to learn like a new system. Like, you said all the different types were very different to play.
Yeah, definitely. And the third one is sci-fi, but it's like ancient alien sci-fi, so essentially you've got like Aztec natives who've synergized with aliens, which is the most bizarre thing, and I love it.
Yeah, super fucking weird.
And yeah, it's very much abandonware. You can't really buy it anywhere, and absolutely wonderful to play. It was surprisingly simple also. I didn't expect it to be relatively easy, but like we got through it in like a week, couple weeks perhaps.
Yeah.
Oh god, don't spawn more cops, please. Oh no, more cops.
Oh
Jesus
no! Oh,
Christ.
more cops!
There's
Oh,
way too
more
many
cops!
Oh no, that's too many cops.
Oh no!
Alright. pointless.
It's a hard mission.
Yeah. You'll have to check that one out. Yeah, it's on like myabandonware.com or whatever it's called. It is.
Because it's not sold anymore?
It's not sold anymore, yeah. It's absolutely delightful. And apparently their like scope of what they were planning to do was even like bigger originally, which
kind of ends suddenly and the main menu looks weird.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes it look like there's going to be a multiplayer mode or something, or like a random campaign mode or something.
Yeah. And it's just such a delightful thing. It's such a weird thing.
But when it was released, it got ignored.
Pretty much. Which, I don't know why. I guess people were really into kind of the usual multiplayer real-time strategy games. But there should be, okay. And it just kind of passed under the radar, which is really such a shame. This is really kill 10 Timmy Vermicelli. Alright, sure. This is quite silly.
So your doppelgangers, your fan club?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear.
I'm not sure how well this is gonna work. I think this kind of presupposes having better weapons, armor, everything. I've got an idea for how to do it. I'm not sure how well it's gonna work.
What's your idea?
Well, one of them is at the army base. And he's inside like a large hangar inside the army base, so maybe I can just like maybe I can just like fly a helicopter into that hangar and like, oh, I can't run him over?
Oh no. You
Maybe
just, like,
I can
flip
just
through your
like
car. Oh.
drive into the hangar, fly into the hangar and chop them up with the blades.
No, great idea.
Yeah, and I believe, okay, yeah, this is the police building, which means there's a police helicopter right at the top.
That's one way to go upstairs. Oh, oh, oh.
Alright, let's see what happens tonight. Okay. I was hoping it.
I think that car is in your way. Oh, nice. You could just push it.
Nice.
Incredible. Do you have enough room? Oh, drag it.
No.
Now you blocked it.
Oh god.
Oh no. Why aren't the police reacting in any way?
I'm not doing anything illegal.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Guess it's not illegal to drive a truck up some stairs.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. Alright, I know we're another helicopter, so that's fine. Yeah.
I really want you to play Asian Mythology at some point. Mainly because I just have so much nostalgia around that game. I played it a lot.
Nice.
I've never finished it. Not because it was too hard, but because I don't have the attention span. I would always just flip and go back to The Sims. And maybe there was like one mission that was always really hard. Or maybe I did finish it once. I can't remember.
Well, there's multiple campaigns. I mean, you might very well have like finished some, right? There's a few of them based on different mythologies.
No, oh, no. There's just the one story mode.
Oh.
I did a lot of like random maps against the different, as the different like mythologies. I like to play as that because I'm really just here for like building up a town
Oh,
and
doggy
upgrading things. Puppy. I just like upgrading things. Oh, you
Easter
found an
egg.
Easter egg. That's cute.
Yeah.
Happy Easter.
Yeah, also, yeah, Rise of Legends, very interesting town building mechanic in that you don't actually build towns ever. Yeah, like your cities are just like, you tack districts onto already existing cities which you capture or have captured from you. But you never like build a new town. You build like barracks, various like buildings.
Right.
Watchtowers, but never like new cities, which is which makes for very interesting gameplay loop. Also, there are no resource limits. There are like you don't run out of resources. You run out of like gatherer slots, which is fascinating. And I guess it would be considered like not perfect design for modern RTSs, and certainly not conventional design, because it leads to a lot of like attrition, sort of Jesus Christ, attrition-based stalemates, and not stalemates, because a stalemate's an end condition, but just a huge amount of like attrition grind, which is, you know, doesn't sound as much fun as it is, but it's there's really something to be said for like the trying to break through like attrition gameplay, kind of trying to overpower the AI, which is also generating a huge amount of resources, throws waves after wave of units at you. So lots and lots of fun, but just very, very different gameplay loop. Let me see, maybe another pager mission. I am... Huh. Interesting. Yeah, that was pretty weird. Didn't enjoy that. I guess my clever idea with the helicopter simply did not work out. And the guy is got a very large gun. And that was... it's got huge knockdown, so if you don't kill him basically immediately, he just shoots you to death. Not great.
Dog requests that we go back to the living room.
Aww, puppy.
He's sitting in the living room looking sad.
Alright, I remember this pager mission. This is actually the first one I encountered